Hello, everybody. It's Becky Bamboo. Today's Tuesday, March 29th, 2016. That doesn't taste good at all. I'm having a hard day today. Today has been the hardest day for me. Um, I'll talk a little bit about what's been going on. So I got to thinking that maybe I should have done a separate channel for my fusion videos, but some of this is ending up kind of crossing between my weight loss surgery stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it all on my weight loss surgery channel. So if you're watching me and you're interested in hearing about the spinal fusion, just kind of bear with me that I will talk a little bit about weight loss surgery stuff too, just because that's kind of what's going on in my life. So those of you who are new, I've been getting some comments and stuff from people who I've never seen before, and I can only assume that you're out searching for information about spinal fusion. Let me give you a little back history on me. I had gastric bypass surgery almost 6 years ago. It was June of 2010. At the time, I was 426 pounds and, really the worst version of myself that I could imagine being. Did amazing with my weight loss surgery. Within a year and a half, I was down to 187 pounds. Got pregnant with my first child. Had my son, and then I had him in August of 2012. In October of 2013, I started to develop a pretty serious problem with my back. And it happened overnight. I was fine one day, and the next day I was having trouble walking, and I had so much pain and all this stuff. I was really physically active at the time, super good shape, running and all kinds of stuff. And so I started, I went to see my doctor, who sent me to have x-rays, who sent me to a chiropractor, did chiropractics, did physical therapy. None of that helped. Got an MRI, found out I had a disc herniation, got sent to pain management, and I basically, from then on, had been treating with pain management for my back. So I would take medications here and there. I'd have injections here and there, just whatever it seemed like I needed at the time. So it's been a battle for a while. In June of last year, June of 2015, I got hurt at work. I'm a nurse. I was lifting a patient, or helping lift a patient, bending over the back of a wheelchair, twisting and pulling all at the same time. And basically, I just, after it happened, I felt like I couldn't stand up. It hurt so badly. I reported it and ended up a couple weeks later in the emergency room because my back hurt so bad that I couldn't even bend over to pull up my pants after going to the restroom. So I've pretty much maintained just a level of crappiness since then. I just, I'm in pain every day and struggling, really struggling. So, what else? So basically the last 8 months have been, a work comp battle trying to get things approved. I initially saw my same pain doctor who did some injections. They didn't work. Then I was sent to an orthopedic surgeon, got a new MRI, found out that the herniation got a little worse. I have all this horrible spinal stenosis and disc degeneration and all kinds of stuff. So he recommended the lumbar fusion. I was sent to see the defense team's doctor, who looked me over, and really what happened after the work injury is that I developed a lot of weakness on the right side. My right foot was super, super weak. So anyway, I saw the independent doctor, who said, yeah, it's work related, as much as I don't want to say it is, because you've had such long-standing history of this. Eventually you would have needed the surgery anyway. He did recommend I do something lesser of a surgery. which I later discussed with my doctor, and he told me with 99% certainty I would fail a lesser surgery within 6 months to a year. So it would be another surgery I'd go through, and then I'd have to go through another surgery. So I decided I didn't want to go that route. Let's just do the fusion and be done with it. So last week on the 23rd, I had spinal fusion. I had the anterior portion of it. He does it as a staged procedure if he's going to do a 360 fusion. So anterior portion was on a Wednesday. I was on bed rest from Wednesday until Friday, which was when I had my second surgery, the posterior side. So 2 surgeries in 3 days. It's a lot to undergo. And it's really kicked my ass. I know some surgeons will do 360 fusions all at one surgery. I mean, that's kind of just up to whoever you go to. I don't know that it's better one way or the other. I didn't really have any trouble. When I was at the surgery center, I recovered from both. I was, of course, in pain, and I had some nausea issues, and did okay with both surgeries. And really, I felt okay when they discharged me on Saturday. But when I got home, I developed this horrible headache, just horrible, horrible headache. And even still today, I still have a little bit of one. I'm a bit constipated, which is not fun. And I'm working on getting that kind of broke up. Monday, I talked to the doctor's office, and they told me to quit taking my Vicodin because of the headache. Now today I called back and I said, look, I still have a little bit of this headache and I'm super nauseated. And so then today they told me to go ahead and take the Vicodin. So I've had every different answer. You just kind of have to be your own advocate, I guess, and report what's going on. So at least I've told them, how I'm feeling. Some things that happened post-op that I didn't know about. Number 1, I was never told that I would be wearing a bone stimulator. It is a contraption that goes around you like a brace of sorts. There's a piece in the front and a piece in the back, and it sends like electrical pulses. I don't really know how exactly it works, but I have to wear it for 4 hours a day. They prefer 4 hours together all at one time. So I try to wear it when I first get up in the morning because I don't want you to wear it while you sleep. So I knew nothing about wearing that. And I will say the bone stimulator kind of sucks to wear because it kind of makes you, it makes my back really hot. Like it feels like somebody's sticking like a hot iron on my incisions, and it sucks. So I have 1 incision in my belly, which is all closed up with staples. It's probably 5 inches long, maybe a little bit longer. And then I have 3 in my back that are probably 3 inches apiece. So pretty good size incisions. The back is closed with sutures instead of the staples. I should get the staples out in a couple of weeks, which will be nice because they're really annoying. No drains or anything like that. But the one thing I really was not prepared for was because of them putting hardware into me, so foreign body into my body. Your body goes through kind of a reactive period where it's trying to fight that off. So when my pain is the worst, I spike fevers, and it's the weirdest thing. Like you'll just be fine 1 minute, and the next minute you have this raging fever, and you're sweaty, and you're cold, and you feel like crap, and then like the next minute you're fine again. It usually happens for me when I go to bed, but right before I go to bed and then like once throughout the day and then once in the morning. You can have a fever as high as 102 and it be considered fine after having a spinal fusion, which is so weird, That's a pretty high fever, but they definitely don't last long, which is good. What else? So, those are the couple of things that I really knew nothing about pre-op. It was never told to me. I do have a lot of hip pain now since surgery, which they told me I would have anytime I get ready to get up, and it's like I can feel my spine loading, sort of like you can feel it kind of compressing. So it hurts, and it kind of radiates into my hips. So that part is It ain't fun. They told me to do a lot of sitting with my feet up. My feet look like fat ass sausages. I'm retaining fluid really badly right now, which sucks. They tell me it's all normal. They want me to get up and walk some, but nothing too excessive. I was finally able to shower yesterday for the first time, which was awesome, and I showered today. I probably shower every day because I am a person that likes to be clean. I don't like to sit in my own nastiness, and it gives me something to pass some time. And it is hard work, man. It's hard work. So here's the thing: if you're out there in YouTube land and you're searching for information about lumbar spinal fusions, I will be doing my videos and a documentary about this process and this journey, because everything that I could find was people pre-op and then like one or two post-op videos, and then you never heard from them again. The reason you don't hear from people post-op is because you feel like crap, and I mean really crappy. I feel like crap. I'm 36 and I probably feel like my body is 102. I really feel bad. I have a fairly high pain tolerance, which is, fortunate for me. But if you're somebody who doesn't, then beware. It is overwhelmingly painful. You have your front and your back hurting all at the same time. Lots and lots of anesthesia, whether you do it as a staged procedure or all at the same time. Either way, you're going to be having a lot of anesthesia. Taking a lot of pain medicine, feeling really wonked out. I'm glad the surgery part is over. I would be very reluctant to do this again. And I might say something different down the road. I might say, yeah, I would do it again. But for now, because it's so new and it hurts so bad all the time, I definitely would have to think twice about this. I'm told that I'm going to do great and everything's going to be fine. And the weakness in my legs is gone that I had pre-op, and the numbness and the tingling feeling in my foot is gone. So there have been improvements, but there's been like the change the other way too. So time will tell. Time will tell how this comes out. It's just right now getting through day by day and hour by hour through the painful part of things. So that's what I've got for you guys. That's how I'm feeling. I will update again when I can. Otherwise, I'll see you guys when I see ya. Mwah.